today saw the draw for the group stages of the Champions League. I'll tell you what, it's a beauty. Some cracking matches right across the board. It's really good, isn't it, Ali?
Yes, it is. And when you look at groups like the Barcelona group, the PSG group, and the possibilities and what could happen in some of these matchups, and then you just have excitement and storylines everywhere. Juventus going to Manchester United, the return of Cristiano Ronaldo, that's the storyline there. Is Jose Mourinho around for that to happen? That's the storyline in itself. The fact that Valencia can create problems with Manchester United. Everywhere you look at, there's something competitive outside of Group D. Please do not look at Group D because it's not pretty to look at. Other than that, exciting.
Talking points everywhere, isn't it, Steve? From a neutral's point of view, this is what you want from a group stage, because like the last 2 years, they've been a bit flat, a bit predictable.
Yeah, I mean, normally we're sitting here going, well, I can't wait for the knockout stages because we know who's going through from each group, blah, blah, blah. That is just not the case. There are probably 4 groups where you've got 3 real teams fighting it out for the top 2 places. So, you know, for the everyday fan who just loves watching any sort of games of football, it's perfect. Now, for individual fans like myself, clearly I would have loved Liverpool to have an easy draw. Well, that is not the case. I mean, could it have been any tougher? PSG, Napoli and Liverpool, my goodness. But great to watch.
And the great thing about that, as we welcome Julien Laurent into the show, is that the first game of the group stages for those sides will be Liverpool against PSG at Anfield.
Yeah, maybe quite an incredible occasion for sure. First, for the 2 coaches. I mean, Jurgen Klopp and Thomas Tuchel are very good friends. They followed each other's path since becoming managers at Mainz first, and then obviously at Borussia Dortmund. Now they will face each other in the Champions League as well for the first time in that competition. You have the 2 best front 3 in world football right now with Salah, Mane, Firmino against Neymar, Cavani and Mbappe. And you've got goals everywhere in those games. Like you said, the opening match in that group, but also the second match from the end, which could prove even crucial on that 5th match day. So it's going to be fascinating, that group C.
It's all about the front 3, Nicol, for both of those.
Yeah.
For all 3 of them.
Well, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's look, it's a mouth-watering prospect. I mean, I know Stevie's a little bit disappointed with Liverpool getting in that group, but I mean, just look at the teams. The games are going to be absolutely spectacular.
Do you agree with the bookies? PSG and Liverpool will go through?
I tell you what, you can't. I don't think it's cut and dried like that. I mean, Napoli, they seem to be very, very good this season under Ancelotti. So I don't think it's cut and dried like that. As Stevie said, in seasons gone by, it was, we've no need to wait. We just get through to the second phase, but not with this group. Not with this group. And a lot of the groups as well, actually.
Are PSG the favourites to advance?
Yes, PSG are the favourites to advance, which then makes, in my opinion, match day 6 critical. When you think about Liverpool at home against Napoli, that may just decide who goes with PSG. Now, I think PSG are the favourites because of the talent they have available. Now, Liverpool get hot the way they did last season, and now it's a different story altogether. The problem is that I think Liverpool can get hot. Napoli can get hot too. And it's a team that can attack and can create problems for Liverpool in the attack. But if you're PSG and you're sitting there and say, well, yes, we're the favorites, you better not overlook either Napoli or Liverpool. I think these teams are going to take points away from each other. In the end, it will be PSG and Liverpool just.
What percentage, Stevie, do you put on Liverpool advancing?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think clearly you're right, PSG are the favourites. But I think Liverpool are better than Napoli all round, no question. And so I can't figure out a percentage. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you that if there was a game tomorrow between Liverpool and Napoli, whether it was at Anfield or whether it was in Napoli, I would expect Liverpool to win the game. So sort your percentage out from there.
All right, I will. I don't know why you have to get angry about my percentage question.
I'm just telling you.
Very serious again as well.
I know.
Big test, isn't it? First real test it will be for Thomas Tuchel. Jules.
Yeah, I mean, this is the toughest draw they've ever had in the Champions League, especially since the Qatari took over in 2011. Usually there was always one other big name with them, whether that was Bayern Munich or Barcelona or Real Madrid. But the other 2 teams were, easily beatable if you want. But this time to have 3 top teams in their group is going to be hard. Maybe it's a good thing for them to start hard compared to what they did before. It's also Carlo Ancelotti coming back to Paris, Edinson Cavani going back to the San Paolo in Naples. So there's a lot, like Ali was saying, there's a lot of storylines everywhere in that group too.